Need to hear one of our shows again? We've got them on podcast. Go to fmmoneytalkradio.com. Scroll down to Podcast on Demand. Pick your show, and it's on. Podcast on fmmoneytalkradio.com.
Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it's never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Café TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime! Bam!
I'm going to tell you, that new intro, and it's not perfected. I may have put it out there. It's going to get better. We have some other things we're adding to and sounds and stuff. But that new intro
Love it.
Makes me laugh.
It's fantastic.
It's like that.
Get up and go. I don't even remember I did this to you, but I guess
What's wrong with your nose?
I did.
What's that?
I don't know. It's a clip in the video. I didn't even know I did it, but I guess I did it.
On Tuesday you did.
On Tuesday I did it. When you were grabbing yourself and making a cup of coffee. I don't know. You had us rolling.
I don't know what she's talking about, but good morning. Welcome to all of you that are watching the show. The logarithms have changed again because of the presidential stuff on Tuesday. They are going to cut down on the logarithm simply because they don't want to be the influencer to the presidency and get fined millions and billions of dollars. Completely understood. The only way it's going to work is if you share out the show. You join us on the morning drive. I got a lot of news this morning.
Good
a lot
morning.
of stuff.
Good morning to you.
But
Good morning.
how'd you like that open?
I love that open. Welcome to us live from the Brooklyn Cafe show in our East Boca location. Almost a year we've been here, which I'm excited to put out a new piece to show that also. That
Yes.
Taylor worked on yesterday,
Yes, we got a couple of angles going on
which
today.
is pretty cool.
And-
All of that, putting out new content, sharing it, doing what you do, because you know what? You always say, the best book are those that are read.
That's
You're going to
right.
have the best business and the best studio, but if people don't know you're out there, then it's only for you.
It's funny because all night yesterday I had to do Sarah Spiritual. And all night yesterday she kept getting messages about how do I make things better? You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay my rent. I have a business. I lost a business, blah, blah, blah. I get it. How do I make things better? And everybody's looking, what is the next pill you can take to make it better?
Consistency.
The only pill you can take is you, right?
Consistency. Just do what you do.
And do it better.
Good morning, Valerie. Morning. She's back.
I didn't know she was gone.
She wasn't here yesterday.
You weren't here yesterday? No. I could have sworn I saw you. There's a ghost. Let me cover my coffee because you got all that hair flying over there.
The ghost of Valerie.
I see the hair.
Good morning, Valerie. We did miss you, though. She's funny. She put a new piece together for Fem City for the cocktail party that we had a couple weeks ago. And I guess the other day I told her it was really good and we just added one thing. But when I actually sit and look at things at night and it's quiet, I see other things that I want to add. She says, oh, I guess it was a bad time. It wasn't a bad time. This is just what I do. And he'll tell you, I change things over and over and over. I just layer it.
We all know
if you
that.
see it's good, it's a little bit more you can do.
We
and
all
then
know
you gotta
that.
do a little bit more. But then it becomes the attention to details. And that's what makes me who I am.
And it's begun.
However, I am not good at
See it?
housekeeping, I must tell you.
You see the way it's coming out? Do you see what I see?
I see it.
You see it. Okay.
It's a rolling. Today, we got to gear up for today because Thursdays are Thursdays. We got food coming in. We got a chef coming in. We've got a mid coming in. We've got the sanitizer freaks coming in, the Sandy freaks. We've got Fuego from Indiana coming in. She's going to talk about her life, how it changed, and man, she's going to blow this one out of the water today.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
Got a lot of stuff going
We
on.
got a 10:30, a 10 o'clock meeting also. CBD.
Oh, okay, nice.
I have
Your
I thought
Halloween
about
costumes are waiting for you to rock and roll.
that. I can't believe you took that home to iron it.
I don't, as you see, I don't iron so well, though.
Yeah, but I was going to wear a wrinkle.
And then I realized you have a steamer here.
Yeah. Well, we had. I took it home.
Oh, okay.
Because she threw everything out.
Well, it's a good thing I ironed
You
it
said
then.
there's not enough
I kind of.
room.
I needed to iron it. So yesterday I unpacked my Halloween costume, so I'm going to be Meg her up because we got Pain and Panic over here. You should really be Hercules.
And who are you going to be?
Meg.
What's a Meg?
What's a Meg?
Who's a Meg? What's a Meg?
They
Like,
take
they're
out
all
their
looking at their
They
phones.
need to use
Nobody
their mic.
knows who Meg is. Somebody you dated maybe
Meg
15
from
years ago?
Hercules.
Yeah, no, I saw the picture, but why? What does Meg do? You gonna wear red hair? You gotta get a red wig.
Actually, that's the only one I've seen her with red hair.
what Meg does.
What is that?
She kisses Hercules.
She kisses Hercules, but Hercules is not a bad guy.
Hercules is not. Hades is the bad guy. Meg is like in love with Hercules, but
No, you can't be Meg.
I
It
am
makes
Meg.
no sense.
Anyway, my costume seems
You gotta
to be,
get that hat off of that mic, cause Taylor's in the house.
seems to be more glittery than I anticipated. So I took it out, I tried it on, and I walked from my laundry room to Chelsea's room, and apparently I must have left a trail of glitter in my house. And I was told that I've had a glitter shower in the house. I went, I only walked half the house. But then I guess it was stuck all over my body, and every place I walked, there was like a glitter sprinkle. There's gold glitter all over my house, which
You
know,
could
for
throw
me
that
is
this
a
way.
beautiful place
Just
to
throw
be.
it this way. Throw it this way.
She's a
I
little
left
bit
it there so that it would, flatten out, because it looked like a giant pretzel. You know, it's funny because I remember in the day.
I feel like I'm going to the Kentucky Derby. Missed it.
Don't say that
Bam.
because people are gonna see that and they're gonna say, "Why are you wearing Dawn's hat?" So I remember in the day when you came home with glitter,
It meant you at a club.
your significant other was like, "What club were you at?" True.
Except, I guess. However, when I wore the glitter, it
Chuck
would be
never
me.
came home in glitter,
Chuck hates glitter. To
so
him, he is like vehemently opposed to glitter. So do you know what a glitter house does to someone who can't stand glitter?
it probably drives him crazy.
Pretty much. It was
So
like,
you, Slick, you ever go to a club?
with glitter.
With
No,
glitter?
we'll get to that in a second.
Why is he laughing, by the way?
No, because I feel like he's setting me up. You're
I
setting
am.
me up or something.
I am.
You're setting me up
I'm
for
setting
something.
you up big time.
100%
You ever
setting
been
me
to a
up.
club?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
sure?
I've been to a club, yes.
And you ever get any little glitter on you?
Little glitter, yes. Glitter, I hate it because even if you try to get it off, it still spreads. But
And when
yeah,
you
I
got
had glitter
home,
on.
was the significant other asking you why you got so much glitter?
I plead the fifth on that one.
He's the fifth, Freddie.
I plead the fifth
You
on
ever
that
been to a
one.
club? Because you seem to know a lot about it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
A lot of glitter.
So you know what you
Lot
do?
of
I'm
glitter?
going to tell you what you do. When I worked at John Hancock, they caught me with the glitter. Oh, and I had gone to a club, right? I told you my uncle secretly owned one.
Right.
So what I did was I bought a jar of glitter. And we used to have a glitter party at John Hancock every morning for sales. I used to put it in the air. So if you do it every day,
You don't think about it.
you can't be accused of
Yeah,
86ing
it
it.
out.
It was
Although
in the
I
day.
try to cover for the guys that are in here. So when I cover myself in glitter, all they have to do is say, I was at the Brooklyn Cafe show, and I am now a walking excuse for everyone.
Do they know that you have that cream you put on that glitters?
Sometimes I wear it.
Yeah, but did they know about it?
I don't know.
Did you guys know she has a cream and it glitters?
Yeah.
You seen it? Oh, you seen it?
You know who told me that? My good friend Pamela Polani.
She glitters?
She glitters.
She wish she glitters.
She glitters.
She's a wishy glitter.
She be all glittery. Good morning, Brenda Warren. How are you doing? She said, morning, y'all. She always says, make sure to say hi to Freddie and the crew.
I see Miss Brenda, she put out some material today. I was looking at it.
She's got a big show coming out tomorrow. Her shows get better and better, and she is actually one of our executive producers, and she's always looking to help share the message and the word on airtime.
Atlanta, Georgia, right?
North Carolina, but you're close.
Oh, I thought it was Atlanta, Georgia.
You be close. I think she's in North Carolina.
You think? I was going to put
See
a shout
that?
out.
What about the storm that came through
Horrible.
New Orleans? What they say, 1 million people without power?
Horrible. And the thing is that this storm is so fast, like 20, 25 miles an hour is going, that it's creating hurricane
Tropical-
twisters.
Really?
That's the problem when you have that kind of wind velocity.
I got to tell you, you can call it global warming, you can call it not global warming, whatever it is. There's stuff going on.
There's
and
another-
it's really affecting
There's
people.
another effect. There's another one off the peninsula of Mexico that made 30% chance.
Again?
I have
Okay.
a question.
Yes, ma'am.
We went through all of our alphabet. Now we've gone through all of the Greek
Now
alphabet.
they number them.
Oh, yeah, the backup. Now they're at Zeta. You're right.
Now they
What do they do after that?
they number them.
They number them?
Yeah.
Has
and I
this
don't
ever
think
happened before?
27 storms. It one more to break the record. I think it tied it.
Brenda says she's doing great. She's in Goldsboro, North Carolina.
North Carolina. If you're in North Carolina, look up Brenda and get on the train.
Editor's Desk airing tomorrow at 2:30. She's been doing this with us for 3 months now.
Yes, and remember, you don't have to be in studio to do your thing. You could do it virtually. It is about the delivery and the content, not the.
Brenda always brings it. I mean, I think she's got a line
Not
of
the
people
stage.
wanting to be on this show, which is amazing.
A line.
A line up.
In the day, there used to be the oil crisis. You remember that?
Yes,
And the gas lines used to go around the block.
I remember that actually.
So I bought a skateboard, and I used to take orders.
We should have gotten you a thing of the cranberry juice, and you can drink it on the skateboard, right?
But
We should
before
do a video of you doing
before
that.
all of that, I used to take orders. This is a big thing in New York. You want a soda and a burger, and it depends on the gas station I picked. Had a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Wendy's, and a bodega.
I had to tell you about our bodega over here.
Sunny Star.
They're quick, man. Amy Rashevsky says, "Where'd you get your food from?" That was really fast.
I know I had to eat when she was on the air. I felt so horrible, but I didn't. I just like to eat. I was so hungry.
Were you hungry?
Yeah, and I ate, and we were doing her show. I felt horrible. But then I didn't.
Why, I eat during Jay's show. You know what? We get
Yeah,
off.
but you eat like rabbit food. That's not even food.
I had vegetables yesterday. You got to do what you got to do. LOL. Yeah, where is Vinny? Vinny, give us a call. 888-994-4995.
Where is Vinny?
That's their new segment. Where's Vinny? That's what he says.
Vinny the joke man, where are you? Okay, so I got a
We're
subject
missing you, Vinny.
I want to bring up a subject.
Okay.
And this happens to be you can look it up. This happens to be very true. Coronavirus, when you get it, comes out of every hole in your body. Did you know that?
Okay.
Your nose, your ears, boom, 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 and beady bing bing. Right? So when you go to the bathroom, you flush it, it goes into the sewer system.
Okay.
Did you know this? So they are now taking studies of city sewer systems to see how much virus is in the community.
Interesting.
So they're doing it in New York today,
Interesting.
and they are checking it out. But think about that. They are saying that some of the water, what they call that, Shrekish water, sheepish water,
Brackish?
that crap. Brackish water. Does anybody know what brackish water is?
It is water that is not for consumption.
All right. 888-994-4995. You
Let
want
us
to
know
turn on
what
the
brackish
go-to.
water is.
If you are using brackish water, now brackish water also has a high level content, lead content. I don't know, because it turns stuff yellow, doesn't it?
I don't know. Can someone look up brackish water by definition, please?
But check this out. Brackish water goes into the soil.
Yeah.
And they're saying that it is contaminated with coronas.
You gotta
Coronas.
love our news because there's not one day that can go by that they offer some positive news. But did you see on that Sunday morning show we watched, they did a actually it wasn't, it was on NBC, a segment on Drew Barrymore's new show.
Yes, I saw that 3, 4, 5 weeks ago.
So she's got this new show talking about all the good and positive vibes in the world. She's hilarious, by the way.
That's a new concept.
Right?
We've been doing it for 5 years.
However, I guess she got the big backers of the Mucky Mucks. I don't know what station she's with. It must be NBC.
Yeah.
To share her ideas and create this multi-million-dollar
And she does it
studio.
virtually, I heard.
She's in studio, but all her guests are virtual.
She's in studio, but they have this new format where it looks like the guests are in studio. They're not. They're all virtual.
Right.
It's
They're
like,
all in these squares,
yeah.
like Hollywood Squares. Remember Hollywood Squares?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
So you saw the show?
No, because I'm always here, but I see like segments of people promoting the show and marketing the show, what she's doing.
And Drew Barrymore has a very colorful past. You know, her life was at the age of 18. She could have written a book of everything that happened to her, including drugs and all sorts of stuff.
But
Not
she talks
always
about her life, being a single parent, what it was like because she grew up in a broken home and she never wanted to have a broken home for her kids. Child star, it can't be easy being, the famous child star and the drugs and everything. She totally owns it. This is her story.
But Drew
and it's all about
Barrymore
positivity.
was known for her bigums.
Bigums?
Yeah.
What's a bigum?
Boom booms. The boom booms.
Oh, you know what? There are lots of women that got boom
No,
booms.
when she was growing up in the movies, she was known for bigums.
You know what's so funny is now living in the town that we live in, everyone except me, everyone's got bigums.
Yeah, but those aren't real. Hers are real.
Does it matter?
Absolutely, it matters.
Why?
Because she was in the day when she was growing up. That wasn't a thing like it is
But
now.
her show is all about positivity. So all this negative naysaying. Oh, speaking of negative naysaying, brings me up to voting.
Oh, here we go.
I
thought
want
we
you
weren't
to know,
doing this.
We're not.
Yes,
I went
we
to
are.
drop
Now we
off
are.
my ballot yesterday.
Congratulations.
It was the easiest process ever. It was a drive up.
Nobody says it's hard.
I didn't even have to get out of my car and walk from the parking lot to a building.
Why?
It was a drive up box.
Oh, really? At FAU.
At FAU, and there's signs everywhere that tells you where to go. You drive up, and it says drop off ballot. So I rolled up my window. I says, "Is it this easy?" He goes, "No, it's not this easy. You have to get out of your car and put it in the box."
A guy said that?
Yeah, there were 3 guys there.
But you told me it was a drive-up.
It was. I had to literally physically myself had to put it in the box. So they couldn't touch it and put it in the box.
No, they can't touch it.
So I went from here. I got out of my car, like here. And where you were sitting is the box. I opened the door. I put it in the box. I got a sticker. They gave me a card to say how you can follow to make sure your vote
You could
was-
track it.
track it. And off I went. It took, the longest part was the conversation. And he says, "Oh, say hi to Jim Batmazian for me." I went, "Thank you, I will." But I haven't seen Jim in a while, and he's not my landlord. But thanks for playing.
How does he know you know Jim
I do
Batmazian?
not know.
How does he know you?
They looked at me and I said, I had a harder time finding the parking lot than I did the box. I go, "Didn't you follow the signs?" I said, "Yeah, I came the back way from my TV studio." They go, "Oh, say hi to Jim Batmazian."
Is that unbelievable?
Do you actually know that?
It's funny. We know Jim Batmazian, but the funny thing is that I think on Monday you said some guys were making a remark and they said, "See, I told you. Are you like
Oh, maybe.
you have a secret? You have a secret life."
Maybe you're right.
No, not
Maybe
maybe.
people
Let
want
me
me.
tell you.
Maybe
Let me tell you
people
something
know
about
I
Dawn.
am.
Dawn is Queen Denial. Queen Denial. You
That
should
would
go
be
as Queen
Cleopatra.
Denial.
I should go as
You should go as Cleopatra because she denied everything too
The longest river in the world, denial.
until it catches up to you. Now,
Denial.
so tell me about you and Jimmy, baby. What's going on?
Nothing. And I said to him, "Do
Say
you-"
hi to Jim.
I said, "Do you know Jim?" And he says, "Well, I used to work with Jim for 9 years." I'm like, "Okay." He said, "On Saturday." So I looked at him. I'm thinking he must be part of their
So
church
why
system
didn't
that
you
he works
ask
with.
him? Why do you think I know Jim? the logical question. Not, okay, I'll do that when I hang out with Jim again in the parking lot on Saturdays. I don't know what you're doing.
He said, do you know Jim Batmazy? And I said, yes. And he said, well, say hello. And I'm thinking, well, how would you think that I know him that well? I've met the man once. It was kind of an interesting
Maybe when we went to Jim's office when we were looking for a space, he was there.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's the secret life of Dawn. That's what it comes
So
down
Jim
to.
Batmazian, they said to
How
say
you
hello to
doing?
you. How you doing?
Taylor, did you vote?
No, not yet.
Are you going to?
Yes.
Don't act so enthused.
I know. I'm not like super excited,
But it's good. You should. Have you ever voted before?
not in the presidential election, but when I was 18, I voted in the, when you vote for like laws and stuff. I forget what that's called, but I voted for that.
So are you ready to go in and vote?
I guess so.
You're not sure who you want to vote for.
Yeah. I don't like anything about politics, so.
You could put Freddie's name in for the president.
I should.
Or you could write your own name if you want. If you're down. Freddie's name.
Let me tell you
That
how.
would be Santori with a Y. Santory. If you want to write in my name, if you get 5 votes, they have to put you on the public record.
I'm telling you, every time I see Wendy Santoni's name, I think of you. I think you guys are related somewhere, and just the O got misconstrued to an N.
No, I called her already.
I think there's
We're
a
not-
relation.
we're not
You
related.
know when you come over to Ellis Island and they write your name in the book?
That's what it is. Me and her came over from Ellis
That
Island.
R
We
could have looked
separated.
like an N, and her family then became Santoni, and yours stayed with an R.
I have
Santori.
forefathers that are in the book in Ellis Island.
As Santori?
My uncle, it
or
was
Santoni?
Perfecto Santori.
I'm sure.
With an I.
With an I.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, but we're not allowed to bring that up. I keep telling you stuff. The life of Dawn. Let's go back to that.
The life of Dawn. I know. Wasn't that funny, though?
I'm still laughing.
Me too. Teddy goes, I got to scrub through and find things of you laughing. I'm like, I don't know why, because Freddie's got me laughing
You're
all
always
the time.
laughing.
I know.
We did the open, you were cracking up.
Because you're hilarious.
What is it with the
I always
nose?
wanted to be Tabitha.
What is that?
I kind of wish
Slick does it too. What is this? Is this like the new thing?
Remember Tabitha from Bewitched?
You're always touching your nose.
You're too young.
I can't touch my nose.
First of all, let me tell you something. Don't do this when you wear them shoes.
What?
Those are some nice shoes he's got
This is
going
a
on.
breast cancer awareness month. I wish I had a shoe cam, guys.
That is
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
What we'll do
Go
is
for
we'll
one
put
his
the
feet.
shoes on the table and take a picture.
Oh, I could do that.
Slick walks or
Slick,
something.
I don't know.
Walk in my shoes. Oh,
Yeah.
remember that?
Walking,
I
yeah.
always wanted to do it. I
Well,
have
breast
not
cancer
done it
awareness
yet.
month, you gotta
I like that.
go with the theme.
You should have put on a red handkerchief, a pink handkerchief or something.
Hard, yeah.
Yes.
That's
No, it's not 4995.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
yes, it is.
She's looking.
Yes,
I
it
got it.
definitely is.
I got it. See, Taylor, see how I did that? Everybody says, yes, it is. And she looks. She's like, what'd I do?
How do you do that? I got to tell you, you get in people's heads.
I do not.
You do. Right? You mess with people's brains.
I got to
and then
tell you,
get them
I have to
thinking.
give a public apology to Slick. I told Vinny yesterday, he was sitting right here, I says, okay, I'm going to get in Slick's head yesterday. I did everything I could to push myself in there, and I didn't have to do much because you were upset to begin with.
I mean, you didn't get in my head, to be honest with you.
I didn't.
You were almost there. Like you, was at-
You left your fingerprint in
You
the
was at the
Came
door.
in a little upset. He came in, and Slick's always smiling, and his lips were pursed together. He went,
But that had nothing to do with me. That was
Mm.
his dating situation.
no, it wasn't.
Yes.
It was his partner in the other room situation.
Almost
And
definitely,
He came in,
yeah.
He said to you, he didn't know what to say to you. To be kind.
I just asked him that question.
Oh yeah, I was kind of yeah.
I didn't send him.
I didn't send him.
He gave
I gave
permission.
the call. I gave the call.
Would
You
you
know.
do that again?
Right now, I don't think so. So I'll just.
If someone offered you a promotion
Mm-hmm.
at a job,
Mm-hmm.
and some new guy comes in and says, you know what, I'm going to take this job from you, and then I'm going to get promoted. Do you give it to them, or do you go on your path toward your own promotion?
His end goal is different from my end goal. So like,
What's your angle?
my end goal will always be like, I always want to be a better version of myself. So if he feels like he's gonna take my job, I already have the accolades to say you can't take my job.
True.
Or would you say it?
Oh, most definitely. Like I go back and forth. Can't say the name. I go back and forth with management all the time. It's not like I'm a rebellious person, but sometimes they feel like they can overexert me. But I will say it if the time need be. Like he can never be me, and I can never be him.
But do your competitive juices come out when?
Oh
you're
yeah, of course. Especially when the task comes to like either outbeating somebody. Like it goes crazy. Like I do it effortlessly. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna tell you, when I was at John Hancock and I was an agent, I was the agent for 1 year, and this new guy came along the second year, and this kid was good. I'm gonna tell you, the kid was good, and I never admitted that. But I said, man, he's lucky.
No.
But this kid was hot, man. This guy could
Really?
sell ice to an Eskimo, and he started bringing in numbers and referrals, because in that business it was referrals and numbers and all. So Sussman, which was the district manager, came up to me. He says, "This kid got your bell," and that teed me off. And I says, "You ain't never seen a hurricane coming at you the way
Most
you're gonna see
definitely.
now." And I went, I bought a new suit, new shoes, new cologne, and I peeled it off. I said, "I ain't gonna stop."
Bigs.
And I went after this guy for 8 months. I made President's Club. Flew
Correct.
me out to the UK and everything else. And he had a nervous breakdown. You see, what I found out was when you that good, you better
Yeah.
be able to handle the heat.
Yeah.
And he couldn't handle the heat.
Consistency. When I first started working with Freddie, and I think that was the last time I went on vacation 5 years ago.
Go on vacation tomorrow. You're going on
Everyone called
vacation.
him and says, "Can I have Dawn's seat? Can I have Dawn's seat?"
That's not true.
I'm going to sit in Dawn's seat. They wanted to be interviewed because they thought
This is the life of Dawn.
they thought Dawn's seat was the magic seat,
No.
right? Just by sitting in
It's
the
not
seat,
true.
it is what it is.
That's not true.
But it's not true.
It's not true.
But did it happen?
It did not happen.
100%.
Nobody said that.
Really?
Nobody.
Shall I go through the list of the names?
Nobody.
You know where those ladies are now?
Nobody.
They're no
Nobody.
longer working with us. They had the
Nobody.
receipts. You should have charged them, by the way.
Ay.
You should have said, yes, Dawn's seat will cost you this for today. And if you want it tomorrow, it's going to be this much. There you go.
You know, it's funny. Dawn says she didn't go on vacation. The 3 times that I can name when she went on vacation, I had people come in because I got used to having a co-host. Yeah, I've done that to you and to Slick
Yeah,
and
Taylor
stuff.
filled in for me last week.
And Taylor, you were up there with me, right?
Yes.
But the bottom line is that when you work with somebody for 5 years, the chemistry is a little bit different. Like, I start a sentence, she finishes it. She goes in this whatever
Tangent.
land, and, you know, I sort of follow. It depends. She does the woman thing, and I give it the man thing. I mean, it's like, you know, your shoes go together, right? You don't wear one shoe and a sneaker.
Some people do though, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know what
know,
you
I do
mean.
that too.
Some
Peanut
people.
butter and jelly.
Yeah.
But when people come in and they think that they can do, whether her seat, that seat,
Oh.
this seat, doesn't make a difference. Put the cameras on and they see what you got.
Yeah.
And they freeze up or
Correct.
they can't deliver.
Deer
And
in
all
the
of a
headlights.
sudden, they go inward. And you shouldn't do that. Because
Yeah.
the only way to learn in this business, like anything else, is to do it.
Yes.
So all of that rambling you're making is just a lot of noise.
A lot of noise. Val heard my talk last week. I talked about that, actually.
I know she heard your
It's
talk.
not just the seat. It's the conversation, the interaction, and everything we do. We've worked hard for 5 years to get here.
And you got to hold on to you. You got to make sure that you understand you. And if you don't, then you got a lot of work to do.
Think about the essence of me, though. It will make you laugh.
But, you know, I mean, that's your work. That's what you got to have to work on. And same thing with Taylor. You know, Taylor's new to the gig. I should be the first one to tell you. I'm working on it.
How about that little girl yesterday?
That little girl is way ahead of the curve.
Exactly. 3 years old.
My goodness. And they want her to be a superstar. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to see her on
She might
TV
be a
someday. huh?
superstar.
Might be.
She was
stays
right up on
the
stage
straight
with us
now.
ringing Freddie's bell, and she goes like this. And he goes, "It's okay, you ring it." And she's ringing it and ringing it. And he goes, "You know what? Maybe you should take this bell instead."
And then I wanted to take the little clinker out of the bell. So she went like, this one don't work. This one don't make no noise. And every time Vinny put the applause, she's like, who's doing that?
How cute was that, right?
It's
Can't you see her
hilarious.
playing with Rowan? They're like almost the same age. It would be so cute.
No, I think she would take Rowan and Rowan to be on the ceiling.
But that is why girls are girls from little to grown up.
And it's funny because
It
girls,
starts young.
they just get worse. You know that women and girls are horrible.
No,
Yes,
not always.
always.
Horrible.
Yes.
Why?
Because you start at a young age.
We do.
It
And you
depends
ma-
on the girl,
And you
though.
manipulate. Nah, I have never met a girl that does not manipulate something in life.
Teddy said she used to be girly. I guess she gave up on the girly thing. She's funny.
She's hilarious. She says to me, "Oh, I see you got new shoes because I must have gotten these when she wasn't here." So she says, "Oh, I thought you were wearing your black shoes." I says, "Tomorrow I'm going to wear one shoe and one of these." And she looked at me. She says, "You know, I expect you to do that."
You got your new shoes. So it depends on when you start.
Yeah.
What kind of question is
Life
that?
according to Val.
I forgot. I blanked out. I forgot what we were
I
talking
don't even know what
about.
she's talking about. What are you talking about?
She was talking about it. You said girls start young.
They do.
We do. I mean, she's 3 years old, this little Kalia.
And you have all sorts of contraptions that you guys use. Got long hair.
Contraptions?
Yes, you got long hair. The hair thing, guys fall for that all the time.
Hence Meg.
The eye makeup thing. I'm going to tell you, the other day, on Monday, Teddy went to the studio to do a deal with Russ. I was like, who the hell
Are
is
you
that?
talking about like the way we can transform to one version
The
to
cat eye
another?
thing, the smoky eye thing, the eye, look at these eyes and melt
See,
type
I
of
can't
thing.
do that.
You have a different way of doing it.
What's
You
that?
laugh.
You have the innocence and you use your hair. Listen, it's in my coffee, it's in my hat, it's in my car. Her hair is everywhere. But it's your laugh, yeah.
It's her laugh, right?
She laughs. She finds things humorous. I mean, Slick is a good-looking guy. He's a smart guy. He ain't got them assets.
He does. It's a guy perspective. And then there's
And they love him.
And then there's your perspective. Like, Slick is Slick. He's chill. Everyone loves Slick.
Everybody wants to be in Slick's shoes.
I
Oh,
texted
Slick, your
this-
newest fan. You should start a fan club.
Slick, I texted the Santa Freaks yesterday, and they said, oh, we're coming tomorrow at 11. Okay. I opened up my email. Amy Rashevsky, can you please send this to Slick?
I
Dawn
think what I'm going to
Vasquez,
do, I'm going
can
to
you
just,
please send this to Slick?
I'm
You
going to
need
put
your
a
own room.
booth. You need the office. Take
Slick's
Hector.
office.
Throw Hector out.
It just I don't know. I thank you guys for like the much love, but I just don't know what I do. Like
You don't know what you're
myself.
doing.
Slick, you've got so much stuff coming out of Studio B today. We have to do an overflow in Studio A. You've got us working backwards
Matter of
now.
fact, I'm
We
going to
got
open up
this.
the third studio
We
for
got
your
this,
people,
guy.
for your gente.
We got this.
It's funny because yesterday we were doing some video stuff and
Mhm.
I dropped some lines and I look at Slick. I said, "You see how I did that?"
Mm-hmm.
He says, "But that's not his style. His style is laid back and say, hey, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
We
You
got
know?
Chef Mark coming today.
Oh yeah, Mark is definitely. Mark is coming today. I gotta see where he's gonna set up.
Too. And
Yeah.
when you got a mitt today
We
too.
got a full house
Thinking about
today.
this.
You got Mitt, you got Mark.
We got
you
a full
Slick,
house
it's
today.
not our house. You got a full house.
No, you got
today.
five
We have a
people.
full
You got
house
5
today,
people to
guys.
do in 2 hours.
We
I
are
don't know
a
how you're going to do
team.
it.
LeBron didn't win the championship, guys.
Oh,
The
now you're
Lakers won
LeBron.
the championship.
Now you're LeBron. See how he is so. No, you got this. You put it together. Finish it.
I can finish it.
If you need Pierre, I'll come.
Most definitely.
It's Thursday,
And
please.
Vinny might just come in like for the surprise.
Where is Vinny?
Later on today.
Vinny's
He's
got
coming.
a new job. He's working. He's packing boxes. A vitamin store somewhere.
Vinny, if you get a paper cut, come on down.
He's at a vitamin store packing boxes. So we miss you, Vinny. We got Taylor. We got the girls.
Oh, Taylor, then I guess why you've been drafted.
Oh,
You will be
Yay.
working with Vincenzo, with Slicky today, because Slick he doesn't even understand. And I'm texting him last night, Slick, this is Amir.
I'll take care of it. I
and
got it.
Amir's bringing in 4 people or 2 people.
4 people?
Who knows what the hell he's bringing in.
He probably bringing 2 people.
Vinny says save
That's
the
what-
food.
Save the food.
Vinny, the thing with Chef is there's never
That's
any
the thing.
food left.
Vinny.
I don't know. To tell
Why
you.
are you on your phone talking to us? That is a sure way of getting fired. X-nay on the video, eh?
Day one, Vinny on the phone.
And if you have a joke or two, write it in there. We'll say it on the air.
Let's take a commercial break. Give us a call. 888-994-4995. Let's see how we're getting ready for
that's
Halloween.
hilarious.
It's tomorrow.
Vinny,
Ready?
send a phone number. We're going to call you at work.
I think tomorrow we're going to have a Halloween little get together.
All right, so if Dawn does not bring
The cauldron.
the cauldron, it's off. How you like that?
I
The
might-
pressure
I
is
might
on
leave
you.
now and go get it.
It's on you now.
Stay
Because in
tuned.
5 years, she has it.
We'll be right back. Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke? If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation. Visit gubbarum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
AskDearAbby.com. Dear Abby is a life coaching company that was founded by Abby Awotasu. At Dear Abby, we believe in empowering single women and men to unapologetically own their identities and grow in self-love. We know that before you find true, meaningful, lasting love, you must first love and fully embrace your unique self, flaws and all. Contact us today at AskDearAbby.com for your personalized coaching session that will get you on the path to ultimately finding your soulmate. And follow Dear Abby on social media at Ask Dear Abby on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
The Macarena.
And we back at the Brooklyn Cafe
Hey, Dawn,
on
did
the
you hear?
Thursday
Dawn, did
before
you hear?
Thanksgiving.
Did you hear? Did you hear?
What? Halloween.
Did you hear?
What?
I got 2 votes. People actually put my name on there.
Almost. You have to give them the proper spelling, though.
S-A-N-T-R-Y. And Freddie,
So you went to vote yesterday?
yeah, but the funny thing is that she considered
She
doing it.
considered-
I did, yeah, and I considered doing it, but I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to in Tory, so I was like, oh well.
So where did you go vote?
So, I'm in Broward, and I was home, and there are 2 early voting sites in Broward, and one of them is Broward College North Campus, that library, so we went there.
There's only 2 early voting sites in Broward?
Broward
Or
is-
there might be more,
Near
but within our area,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was only 2.
Because here, there's a ton of them around here.
I mean, I'm sure there's more, but my mom was like, "Oh, there's 2, and this is one of the 2."
So did you go with your mom and your brother and you all went?
It
Family
was 4 of us. Andrew did not want to go,
Why?
but I don't know. But my dad he does not have a choice today because he's going for his license test, and then going to vote, and then going to work. So he's got a full day.
It's really easy. You can even vote on your phone.
Oh my God,
Facebook.
it was so easy. There was
On
no one
Facebook
there.
you could vote.
Come on.
Yeah, they have a
No.
thing and it takes you to the, you can do it digitally.
We basically
do it
walked in
digitally at
and
the
voted and left.
I don't know, it says you can.
It took like all of 20 minutes.
Yeah, Freddie went and he voted.
Did he?
Yeah, and
I
he
thought
screamed
he was
at
going
me.
with you.
No, he said to me, I said, why did you break tradition? Now you guys gonna lose. He says, I'm telling you right now, Dad, he loses, I will be burning stadiums. I said, oh Lord.
He sounds like Aaron. He's leaving the country.
Everybody's leaving. I don't know where you think you're going. They just shut down Germany and France, so, and there's a few other countries that are gonna be shut down. So wherever you're going, let me know. I'll drop you a postcard. Now, did you see Kardashian,
No.
what she did?
Yes, she did.
She threw a party on an island for 100 guests. Because she can't. Because she got that gappy. So everybody's resentful of the fact that she can. While people are having a Twinkie for their birthday, because it was her birthday party. And she threw a party on an island. It was all over the news this morning. I mean, I don't care. God bless. You know, she worked hard and, you know, she hit
it's
it.
not that. It's that 100 people now have been exposed or not exposed is what I think. I don't care what anyone does with their money. Their money is their money. You do what you do.
Well, but maybe all of them got that $100,000 shot from the press. I don't know the deal, but I know that
I don't know. But the voting was really easy. So now your tradition has been broken. So now you can go vote on your own. You can do your mail-in ballot, but drop it off.
It's being done tonight.
You going to vote, or you're going to do your ballot?
I'm going to do the ballot, and I will mail it tomorrow.
You got to drop it off in the drop-off.
Correct.
Yeah, it's too late to mail it now, apparently.
No, I want to walk in and do it, but I'm scared of the lines. I don't like the lines. Though, you know, when I do this on the lines, I've done this with Freddie. We are just a riot. You know, whether it doesn't matter who you're voting for, but it's just funny.
So I saw a funny post that said, if Trump wins, I'm going to another country. If Biden wins, I'm leaving the country. She says, heck, it doesn't matter who wins. I just want a vacation. Wasn't that funny?
And that would be bada boom.
Because you just start reading, oh, here we go again. And it wasn't even political. It was just boom. It's kind of funny. Bam.
Even that didn't work. No, I got to tell you, 2020 has to be the worst year in history. So because it's the worst year in history, I'm a longtime Jets fan, and you know they stink. I mean, they're horrible, right? So I'm a longtime Mets fan, and they stink. So I must root for stink.
You're a Mets fan, not Yankees?
I can't stand the Yankees. I'm a Mets fan. I tell you my Yankee story. Oh, yeah, before you get all rambunctious, you know what happened to me in the Yankees?
She missed us yesterday. She loves coming here.
I used to live by Yankee Stadium. I used to watch them all the time, even when I was a kid. I was 12. And I went to Yankee Stadium in the bleachers. Remember the bleacher bums? People drinking beer in the bleachers? Man, I know more about the Yankees than you, and you're a Yankee fan.
Well,
My
I'm the fan by heritage, I guess. My dad is more the
Yeah, everybody in
raw-
my family is a Yankee fan except me. My glove fell on the field. And Bobby Mercer, who plays center field for the Yankees, came over. They used to have the monuments on the field. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
The monuments were in the outfield. They used to be called Monument Space. Then they moved them behind the wall because a guy ran into them when he went to catch a fly ball. But anyway, and Bobby picks up the glove, and he calls the ball boy, and they took my glove away. So everybody's screaming at Bobby Mercer, saying, yo, Bobby, give the kid back his glove. And they're
Right.
throwing beer and stuff at him, and he's giving him the finger. He says he shouldn't have thrown the glove on the field. I didn't throw it. I was a little kid. It fell off over the wall and on the field.
But there was a guy that was all over these memes the other day that he caught a ball and he got so excited. Instead of throwing the ball back, he goes to throw the ball back and he's like, ball, glove, and he kept the ball and he throws his glove on the field. And they were dying because they're like, clearly the synapses weren't firing. He threw their glove and they're like, what do we want with your glove?
Why would he throw his glove on the field?
That's exactly the point because he got so confused.
I was
he
going
meant
to say,
throw it back.
that sounds like a pure dyslexic person was like, it's
Left, right?
It's like this.
He probably threw his shoe on the field thinking it's a ball.
I got to turn left. Wait. Good morning, Hector.
And the hilarious thing is, I got to see the Mets play the Marlins, the Miami Marlins, at Shea Stadium. And it was a very, very good friend of mine who knew the owner of the Marlins. And he gave me 4 tickets. So I took Michelle, the 2 boys, and me. And we sat right by the owner's box at Shea Stadium, down on the third base side, right by home plate. And the cops come over, and they go, oh, I see you got his tickets, whoever the owner was. I said, yeah. I thought they were going to throw me out. And he goes, you know, you have to behave because I can see you're a Mets fan. And the owner sits here. So I had to remove my Met jersey. They gave me a shirt. It had no name on it. I had to remove that. Freddie got baseball equipment from some of the Met players. Ask him, that bat he has, he got it that day, right? So we're sitting there watching the game, and Darryl Strawberry hits a foul ball, and this guy in front jumps up. I was ready to take the ball, and he gets the ball. And he looks at the camera, holds it up, and he throws it on the field. Because he was a Marlins fan. I wanted to beat this guy to a pulp.
So because I'm a little out of the loop, do the Mets spring train down here or no? Because I know the Yankees do.
The Mets started to, and then they shut it down, and then they went to Shea Stadium
For
Where's
spring
that?
training?
Yeah.
for spring training.
Where's-
There was no spring. There was like a warm-up
Where's
practice
Shea Stadium in New York?
in Queens. It's the new Shea Stadium. There used to be the old Shea Stadium. And these stories I'm telling you about are the old Shea Stadiums.
Oh, okay.
And the story at Yankee Stadium are the old Yankee Stadium.
Well, I know that. I know that there's an old and a new Yankee Stadium.
I used to play Little League Baseball in McCombs Dam Park, which is right next to the right field line in Yankee Stadium. That's where they put the new one now. And the balls fly out of there. But I got to tell you, there are things about baseball like the Brooklyn Dodgers and Ebbets Field, the Polo Grounds with the the Giants. You know that the Giants, it was the Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Giants. The Giants and the Dodgers went west, but they were both in New York City
I don't understand how New York has so many baseball teams.
because it's a metropolis of over 700 million people.
But no, seriously.
Because it's just
Seriously?
Florida has 2,
You got the Marlins.
the Marlins and Tampa Bay.
That's on the other side. Yeah, Florida has 2. You're
They have
very
2.
good.
Nice.
Very good.
I'm not up to speed, but I'm a little bit there.
Very nice.
Except that the Mets have one in Queens and one in the Bronx.
See that I didn't
And those
know.
are pretty close. What do you mean?
It's a
Mets have
bridge.
2 teams?
No, the Mets have a team,
Yeah.
and the Yankees have a team.
Yeah, and they're really close, right? New York is like this big.
And if you go to Coney Island, the Cyclones, Mets affiliation, AAA affiliation, plays there.
Ever go on the Cyclone at the amusement parks?
I have.
Do you like cotton candy?
Yes, I did.
Or
Do you
popcorn?
do you
crackers?
Funnel
remember?
cake. Funnel cake.
Do you,
Funnel
do you
cake.
guys remember what happened at the Cyclone in Coney Island?
For some reason, it's like in my head. Tell me.
It came off the tracks and landed in the ocean. That was the last time I ever would go to Coney Island.
Well, because Coney Island is right off the boardwalk, which
on the
is
ocean.
right on top of the ocean, right?
And this cyclone used to go over the ocean and come back, and
Really?
whoop, flew off.
People in it?
No, they were testing it. They knew something was wrong.
Oh, so at least they were smart enough to not have people in
That's
it.
right. So you go to Coney Island, and
Coney
this
Island's
whole
still open?
yeah.
Still have all
Oh, I don't know
fun
if it's
stuff?
open now.
But it still has all like Nathan's.
Nathan's.
And popcorn
The hot dogs.
and cotton candy.
The hot dog is the
and-
size of Hector. It is. You have one hot dog at the Nathan's, and it's humongous. It's like 24
You know,
ounces.
there used to be a Nathan's here, and every time my parents would come up, my dad had to have Nathan's. When we used to go to New York, we had to go to Coney Island to have Nathan's. And it was just, how many places of food can you stop and eat?
I was gonna say that's like
It's you
the
eat, you
pizza
shop,
in New
you
York.
eat. Yeah.
Now, the number one place to eat a hot dog in Manhattan. Do you know? Remember, I used to tell you the name all the time.
The
I
Dirty
said-
Dogs?
No, not the Dirty Dogs. Papaya King on 42nd. Numero uno. And if they're open, give us a call.
We should call them.
Numero uno. I used to go there with a guy named Perez. And he used to order 21 hot dogs.
No way.
And then he says, "You want something?"
How many hot dogs can you eat?
Honestly, about 10.
10. I get
Regular
sick
hot
after
dogs?
2.
Okay, how many hot dogs can I'm a Hector.
Hector, how many can you eat? 2?
I was gonna say I get
That's
sick
it?
after
Only
2.
two hot dogs? Wow. 2.
How many? Let me think here.
One
How many-
one Costco hot dog.
Oh, man, I had Costco the other day.
People love. They
I
still
went
have
to
those
get
deals
my-
going?
Oh, yes. I went to get my pills, right? And I'm walking out, and my head stayed back there. I'm walking out. I said, "Linda, we get hot dogs." I ordered 2. They're this big.
They are. They're huge. So I can eat one Costco hot dog or 2 regular hot dogs.
No, I had 2.
Wow.
And Linda says, "You're a glutton for punishment." Meanwhile, she's eating her second one. I says, "You don't have to eat it. Just leave it for later." No, I like hot food. Okay, then don't complain. I could eat 3 of those bad boys easy.
It was like $1 for a hot dog, a soda, a bag of chips. We wonder why America's obese, really?
But they didn't give me a bag of chips. They gave me a soda and a hot dog. And because we bought 4 hot dogs, the guy says, "Do you want 4 sodas?" And I didn't think about bartering. No, let me get 2 bags of chips. I didn't get that.
The obesity of America is on the rise. That's all I can tell
You know what? You know what? I didn't say that it's a traditional. Let me eat a hot dog every night. I have a hot dog once a month.
It's good. As long as it's good. Yes, Grandma Bub says glitter is the new Angora. There you go. Glitter goes with everything.
You know, that reminds me.
Bubs. Hey, Bubs. Teddy's coming in late today.
What can you put? What kind of material can you put that glitter won't come off? And then you spray it. Doing a glitter sweater. I just got the idea from her.
The Angora sweater. I used to like think I was like all that. So I remember.
She
I
used
would-
to think.
I would try and find
Used
things
to.
for boyfriends to buy me because, that's just what it's kind of fun to do. And I remember always wanting an Angora sweater.
Hold on.
Why in Florida does that make any sense? None.
Because you can get it.
So we got this. You know what Sherpa is, right?
Uh-huh.
So we got this. I know you don't.
The hell is that?
It's fuzzy material. It's soft, super soft.
A Sherpa?
Sherpa.
Is it like a ball?
No,
It's like a fabric that you can
it's a
wrap
type
around
of
you.
fabric. We got this Sherpa onesie, and I said to Zach, "I want this because I want to be a giant marshmallow." It's Florida. When in the world am I ever going to need a Sherpa onesie?
Do you
Is a Sherpa a Jewish thing?
No,
She's not Jewish.
it's material.
Remember the blankets that were so all over on TV where you put your hands in and your feet in, you wrap yourself
Oh,
in these blankets?
Snuggie.
The
The
Snuggie.
Snuggies.
I have one.
I have one.
I have one.
It's like footy pajamas. There's
I have
nothing
one.
sexy about them.
They are very sexy. You don't wear any clothes underneath them.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you're going to wear clothes under your Halloween costume?
No.
You're just going to wear that,
I'm
right?
going a la natural. That's right. You don't like it, don't look it.
I was thinking, what do you wear under a Halloween costume? Do you wear clothes under it or not?
It depends on the costume.
I guess.
And I'm going to tell you, that material looks a little flimsy.
That's why I'm asking you.
I may have to wear a bathing suit or something. What am I going to wear?
You can't wear your black pants.
It's going to be black.
Well, then wear like black.
It's going to
You
be
wear
black
like an
underwear, black shorts,
undershirt,
black
undershirt, and basketball shorts.
basketball shorts.
Oh well, I mean for
I wear the 3/4. It ain't going to look good.
I would say like leggings and a tank top, but obviously
thinking
you
of-
can't do that.
Maybe pantyhose. Maybe pantyhose. Maybe I wear fishnet pantyhose.
Oh,
What is he ready in leggings and a tank top?
Leggings? Is that fishnet? Is that fishnet? What's a leggings?
It's like what Teddy wears to work. So, like,
Oh,
work
yeah,
out
I have a pair of those. Bicycle pants, we call them.
Yes, there you go.
Yes, I do. I remember I used to go bowling in this outfit, and
Like long johns.
no, these are like tight johns. And I used to wear that with a football jersey. And one of the owners of the bowling alley, Harvey, says, "I don't want you to wear that anymore."
Couldn't wear the long johns anymore.
It wasn't long johns; it was bike pants.
Bicycle shorts.
And Michelle used to wear hers. They were Nike bicycle pants.
Yeah, nope. Back in the day, heck, you dressing up for Halloween?
Are you here tomorrow?
He's
He's
with
not.
Grandma on Fridays.
It would be funny. Hector, if you were here tomorrow and you dressed up, what would you be?
That's the thing. I don't have money to dress up.
Oh, we can make you up. We'll make you like a Frankenstein monster.
You could be homemade with the animator. Put on your apron and go as homemade with the animator.
Yeah, but that's pretty much my uniform now.
We can make you the dangerous cook. We were talking about you yesterday. There was a lady who does vegan stuff in here. We were talking about your show and everything else, and I think we're gonna do something with her,
Vegan bakery.
with that couple, and the little girl. A beautiful stuff. I mean, you talk about a poster child. The little girl's the poster child. She's a
And
mad
they know
scientist.
Veggie Vero. They read her books every day.
That's just nuts.
Right? They
Wow.
do her Veggie Vero yoga every day.
And that stuff was delicious. That chocolate, no sugar, and vegan.
No, because they were smart. They brought 4 cupcakes and they cut it 25 ways.
Are we gonna get something for our anniversary on Tuesday?
If you'd like to.
Why is it always if you like to? How come she never says, yeah, let's do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
A female thing, because I do that to Zach. I was like, if you want. He asked me a question, if you want. Up
Why
to
the hell
you.
would I be asking you if I didn't want it?
I don't
Let me
know.
get this right. I really don't want it, but let me ask you. I really don't want that cake, I really don't want it.
Yes, our anniversary is Monday.
Tuesday.
2nd.
Oh, the second.
The 2nd is the day we moved in here. Wait till you see the new piece. Remember the first video we took of you walking through the theater when we first looking at this
Yeah.
space?
We got you on film. You remember? Yeah, your camera. And I took a camera of you having your camera. And we're using that. Yeah. I
You
had a
forget
camera.
what this space looked like, and it was just enormous.
was no
and we looked
ceiling.
around. There was nothing.
There was no
not. There was no
ceiling. Oh, you've
door
never
here.
seen it. Oh, yeah. I
There
gotta
was no
show you.
ceiling here. There were no doors. It was like the only doors were these brown ones.
Yeah, and they had they were working on it, so they had scaffolding all over the place. And then the owner of the building allowed us to put all our stuff in one room. So that room was packed to the gills.
Which is why that floor was never
We
done.
didn't know her, Hector. We didn't know her when we were at the. Oh, we
She's
didn't know
only
her.
been here
either.
since March.
Oh, you're like a.
May? Really?
Oh, you're like a baby. Oh man, you're gonna learn so much traditional stuff. I remember Hector was the first one here. He was here before even Teddy. When we came in here, and then Teddy came later on.
Why? I think it's exciting. Well, technically it is what it is, but technically you're still with us. So
And listen, nobody asked for a virus either, and technically it's here. What are you gonna do? It is
technically
what
we
it
all
is.
do what we can do, the best we can do. And I don't think 2020 has been the worst year. I think
Are you out of your mind? Give me one
The
worse
year
than
of the
that.
Black Plague hit, or
I
the
wasn't
Great
there for that.
Depression,
I wasn't there for that
or
either.
Spanish flu.
I wasn't there for that either.
So it doesn't matter. It wasn't the worst year.
I think I'm so grateful that we have what we have and that we're here after a year and we've got this amazing crew and we've met great new people and new clients and new family and people we know have come through this on the other side. To me, the worst year would be, in my mind, Hurricane Maria. I think that was a horrific year. I think there's been things that have affected things personally that have been
Well, Hurricane Maria, because I lost my mom. But
Well, yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something. If my parents were alive today, I would be in a world of hurt. I mean, I would have
Well,
to.
you would have to
I had
try
to
to
fly
get them here.
Hector
What would
and
you
Slick
do?
with me, and we had to tie him up and bring him as cargo because he wouldn't leave, and I
know.
would have to duct tape him and sedate him and the whole 9 yards to bring him over. I couldn't leave him there,
Exactly.
and I'd be fighting every day. I would be miserable. So, but I mean, yeah, if you were to point
I
out,
put in perspective. for
yeah,
you,
I mean,
didn't
my brother died 18 years ago, and that was the worst year for me.
So
I mean,
all you
there's-
can do is put things in perspective and say, by the grace of God,
no,
I'm so
2020
grateful that we're
2020
here.
is pretty bad. I'm gonna tell you, it's
But
pretty
I'm
bad
gra-
for everybody.
That's a nice camera. Wow. Holy smokes! That whole thing's that's just a camera in the ball of your hand. What size is that, Freddie?
Holy smokes! First of all, stop rubbing the
With your
lens
jacket?
with your jacket.
No, because the lens is bad.
Okay, but there are cleaning towels in here. Stop using your. You know, you get a hairline scratch on that.
I know, that's why I love
Camera's
it.
over.
I know.
We did have cleaning towels here.
We
I don't know
do.
where they are.
There's no hairline. Technical difficulties. There's no hairline scratch, but you know, I
Hairline
know.
scratch can only be seen
Yeah.
when you do the filming.
Most definitely.
Did you
but
learn how to
this-
set up Studio B?
True.
Can you send us the intro to Elena Rodriguez's Fuego? Because we're going to run it in another studio.
This
I'll
one.
send her a code. All right, you ready? Put on your roller skates, everyone. It's going to be a busy day as we get ready for Halloween. I might have to go home and pick up my cauldron and get ready for it. We got some dry ice coming. We got a full day here in Studio B. Slick, put on your roller skates. Get on that
Yes.
skateboard, baby.
I
You
guess
got things-
today
We got the
is.
chef.
I guess today is Slick Thursday.
Slick Thursday.
Slick Thursday. Wow.
All right, tune in. We
I
got
like
2-minute warning. We've got Dignity Memorial doing their own show tonight at 7 o'clock on WWNN. Lots of things going on. We got Colored Pencil Artists with Jay Harmon at 2:30, plus everything between now and then. So have another cup of coffee.
And did you hear the latest?
What?
Taylor's gonna have her own show.
Fantastic.
Look at that. She, remember the first time I said, okay, you're gonna do your own show?
Oh, yeah.
So it's your turn. It's time for you to jump into the deep end of the pool.
All right, have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Grab another cup of coffee. We'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.